season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Washington Huskies and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change through the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. Coming out with it, it's Butler. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside, it's Newberry. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Finds the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Beavers line up to punt it away. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free first down. But when it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I had to say about it.
There's a crease. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Williams. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Moving out to the right. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punt.
It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Going to run it. It's McMillan. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's Murphy. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch at the 20. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
14, Oregon State, 0.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively...
There he goes! Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Beaver! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Washington wants to go quickly. Williams from the gun on third down. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Here's a give to Washington. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Pulls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the quarterback there working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The run inside. It's McMillan finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires quickly. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down. The Beavers in the hurry-up.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
To the air, it's Murphy. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They just keep firing. Got his man. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guy.
Makes the grab and room to run. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now from inside the red zone. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Twelfth play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Williams. That's caught by Williams. Smashes through the tackle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Williams looking for a man. Lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Williams to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Throwing, Williams. He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 8 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Aggies on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Play fake, Williams. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Washington right back to the line. Here's Williams to throw. Williams open on the right side. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Williams on the play fake. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Williams. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's got it down the field. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Throwing, Williams. using his legs to buy some time. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. And the route is on.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Washington, 37. Oregon State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll try the right side. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.